now? Okay, hold on. Got it.
What's going on?
Okay. I'm practicing. Since that video hit 10,000, I gotta get like the.
Oh!
Right? Isn't that what most people do? They walk. Hey!
Oh, okay. So for those of you that don't know, you guys got Veronica Merrill's episode to 10,000 likes, which means you have unlocked Aaron Burris's comedy stand-up special.
Hey, can you just add in some applaud noises? So I'm
Coming for you.
Oh, thank you. What's up, everybody? I'm excited.
Whoa, I have to burp, man. I've been eating too much food. Am I gaining weight?
Are you? I don't know.
Do you want me to say that as a supportive friend or as a true friend?
See, I set you up right there. I set you up right there to say something funny because your stand-up started.
But that was funny, right?
What?
Do you want the? Was that not funny?
It's
I was
gonna
like,
be-
do you want the true friend?
I see what you tried to do now that you explained it, but you shouldn't have to explain a joke.
Hey, I'm working on it. I'm so nervous. I've been having nervous poops for like the past like.
So when do we get the stand-up special? What's it called?
I don't know the name. I feel like we should let them help us decide the name because they're the reason why I'm doing it. I didn't think that video was gonna hit 10K.
Comment down below what the name of Aaron's stand-up special should be and also what the date should be.
Oh,
The date should be next week.
No,
That should be next week.
Hey, we're giving them too much power. The name, the date. I want it to be good. I actually
Okay.
want this to be like
Give us a name.
Good video.
Aaron will tell us when he's ready with the date.
I need a coach.
But can I ask you something?
Yeah.
So you have another burp coming from the cheese aid. Be honest, as like you don't have to sugarcoat because I already know the answer. You can be honest. I've gained a lot of weight, huh?
I thought it was obvious. Is that good? Is that funny?
I'm not setting you up for a joke.
Oh, I thought we were
I'm
setting
trying
up
to
for a
be
joke
real.
again.
No, I really want to know. Have I gained?
Oh.
I'll
You've
tell
gained
you.
weight. I wouldn't say a lot of
Honestly,
weight.
Do you see it? Because I know I have. I'm 222
Well,
pounds right now. I'm normally
I've seen
180.
you since you knocked out Alex, so that was lean Fousey.
I'm not comparing myself to
Oh,
them.
okay.
I'm just saying in general. Like if you saw me, like if you hadn't seen me in like 6 months, not comparing me to Lean Fusi, would you be like, damn, like
No.
he's looking a little chubby? No.
Mm-mm. I wouldn't be like if it was really bad, then I'd be like, oh.
Oh,
But,
it's
like,
not there yet.
No.
Okay, maybe
But
it's just a mental
you
thing.
can't
then.
hit the gym. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, we have a gym here.
We all hit the gym. We're not the most fit, but have you been going to the gym?
No.
Have you been doing any
go to the
like
gym.
you walk muffin though, right?
That doesn't count.
I mean, like at least it's like some sort of like
No.
You know
what
how
I
this
mean.
has got to get it.
Yeah.
Well, I got to get the fat out.
Yeah. We all do.
Oh, you laughed.
That was
was
good.
that funny?
Yeah.
Was that funny?
That was a good.
Oh, speaking of, gotta get it. Y'all ready? 3, 2, 1. Gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it.
That one sounded a lot better, like not forced and screamed.
Oh, you know when I was about to talk and then you start talking, so I had to hold it in, so I got stuck in like a weird. I was about to say, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Gotta Get It. It's been a while since it's been just us three.
Yeah.
2 weeks. Christian's episode, Lexi's episode.
I think 3.
It's been a minute.
Oh, since we filmed. Oh yeah.
Yeah, since we filmed our own
Yeah,
like
that-
episode without a guest.
Yeah, the last episode.
How
missed
have
you
you guys
guys.
been?
I've been good. I've been chilling. I don't know.
It's kind of hard for me and JP see each other like every day, so it's like we know. What's
Yeah.
Oh, you know what pissed me off today, Aaron?
Did I do something wrong?
Yeah.
Did I
no,
like-
it's not wrong.
Oh.
You didn't do something.
Oh.
Is that?
had a
Are you trying to
moment.
tell me something?
Let me close
bro?
my eyes and imagine that. You didn't let me finish my joke. You would have laughed so hard. Can I redo that and let me finish my joke? Put your hand back there. Look what I was gonna say. If it was now, it's not gonna be as funny.
Okay.
My hand was on his. He awkwardly caught it, and then I was gonna say, but now now this is gonna be so awkward, man.
Go.
I was gonna say, let me close my eyes and imagine. I can't even say it now. Imagine it being
Dun 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 dun.
Vanessa's hand.
Oh, I don't know if I would have laughed. I would
Yeah.
have like awkward looked at you.
Why did you pull it away so slowly like that? That was more awkward than
Because you just shot. Okay, never mind.
Have you seen the shipping happening?
We're shipping. You ship something?
I didn't ship somebody. You started a ship, and that ship has sailed, my friend.
What ship is sailing?
Since last episode, people are shipping. Last episode.
Yeah.
What was the one part that you can remember from it?
Christian talked about the Cam Boys.
Before that,
Twin My Heart.
involving
Vanessa.
and you said
I wish it was me on it.
so that ship has. Have you not?
Did she say something bad about it?
No, I'm talking about people like people who have been watching our stuff. You've been reading the comments, right?
I check the tweets nonstop. Like I'm on the Twitter all the time. I haven't seen a single tweet about it. I swear to God.
I'm talking about the comments and then Instagram and.
What are you saying? Just spit it out.
The ships, it's been shipping.
What does that mean?
You know what shipping? Okay, JP, give us the perfect definition of shipping.
They want you and Vanessa to be in a relationship.
No.
Isn't that a that's a ship, right?
No,
It's just like like when you it's when you have two people and you're like, oh, they would be cute together.
And then they combine their names.
So yeah.
Funessa.
If I'm hearing this correctly, you're telling me that there are some people that are saying my fat tubby self got shipped with Vanessa Merrill.
Okay, for everyone out there who has done this, please let us know in the comment section below so that we can read them out next time to Yusuf so he can see. Because
Okay, prove it to me. What's the ship name?
Funessa.
What?
What else can it be?
Okay, it's a failed relationship. Before
What else can it
starts
be?
If the ship name is Funessa.
Okay,
what else? Vanuzzi?
Her name is
I haven't
Vanessa,
seen the ship names, but I've just seen people saying, oh, I ship this.
Fuvessa?
I feel like we can come up with something better than.
I can't wait to have her as a guest.
We need to.
That's going to be very fun.
Fuvessa. No, why Fuvessa?
Funessa.
Funessa?
I can't wait
the
to.
only
Does
thing.
nobody hear me say I can't wait to have her as a guest?
We hear you.
Can we have her as a guest?
Yeah, we will. She said she's down whenever we need her to come on, but she's pretty busy for the next couple weeks. They are some hard... Dude, the Merrill twins are one of the hardest working YouTubers that I know, and I'm not just saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, shout out. Is this too soon for the shout out to Veronica?
Don't hesitate, Aaron.
You
Don't
can't-
hesitate.
You can't shout out Ronnie like that. It has to happen naturally in the episode.
Like how?
It was supposed to just happen. Every episode, we've never planned it. It's just happened. You can't just throw it out there.
Oh, but we never did it, so it hasn't happened yet, so I haven't ruined anything yet.
You ruined Funessa.
He's the one who came up with that.
Yeah, you ruined
What
Funessa.
else? What else is there?
Up for that.
Look, let me just say one thing and I'll stop, okay? I don't want to creep anybody out. I don't want to be awkward. I don't want to be anything. I'm a grown man. I can speak my piece, right?
Yeah.
Vanessa, I can't wait to have you on this show. You're a very strong, hardworking, independent, beautiful woman. I'm sure you have a lot of insight to share to our audience. And I can't wait to ask you a lot of intellectual questions to get to know you on a better surface level than just the outside of, what we know of each other.
I will say both her and Ronnie have become really good friends. And they're like, I think they're almost at the level of our friendship. Like, they're just really good people.
Wait. I'm so confused.
I'm just
you
saying that they're
talking
really
about?
cool people.
Wait. No. You just said, I think Ronnie and Nessa have become really good friends.
Did I say I think?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean I think.
No,
No.
but it's not even about that. They're twins.
They're sisters.
But they're two people. They're like two different people. Just because they're twins doesn't mean they're the same
But they're,
person.
they're sisters.
They're sisters, though. Like, whether they hated each other or not, they're sisters.
No, they're friends to me.
What?
Oh,
My
you didn't
friends.
say that. You
I
made
said-
it sound
I
like
said-
they're friends with each other.
No, I
Yeah.
say both of them are as close of friends with me now as you and I are friends.
Okay,
I
then can I
consider
ask you a
close
real
friends.
question? Keep it to me straight.
Wait, JP, can you guess what he's gonna ask?
What am I? Yeah, please. I swear to God, I won't change my question. I'll even type
I
it on
feel
my
like
phone
I'd like
if
you to
want.
write it down so that way he doesn't like.
I'll
alter
write it down. I'll write it down.
Okay, you write it down.
I'll write
and
it
then
down.
We'll see.
Watch. I'll write it down right now. I'll write it down right now.
Come on, JP.
You're not gonna get
What he's
it.
gonna-
Go
You
Sherlock-
don't even know what it is. I'm gonna let you guess it too.
I think I got it.
Okay.
Well, are we
I
doing
typed it.
specific word for word
No,
or just
no,
general idea?
General idea. Go.
Do I have a shot? Is what you're gonna ask.
Okay, JP.
Watch it be something. He's gonna. You didn't change. Oh, let me-
I swear to God, I didn't change it. I swear to God, I typed in, put it down.
So you think does he have a shot? I think it's would Awesomeness TV have me on the next season?
Okay, both wrong. let me open it. My face has to open it.
Ooh, nice
What?
lock picture.
Hold on, let it open. I gotta put my passcode in.
Oh, I saw that. That is very close.
No, it's very different.
So
It's not do I have a
close.
shot. I don't care about you. Nobody can say if I have a shot other than the woman we're talking about, right?
Okay.
My question that I wrote down is, would Aaron himself, as the friend with both of them, and being my friend, ship me with her? Like, if she came up to him and said, yo, Aaron, I'm a little interested in, Yusuf, even though he's a little tubby and chubby right now. Like, what do you think? You would guide her, right? You would give her advice.
Yeah, I'd leave out the tubby chubby part.
Okay.
But I mean, like, if she genuinely asked me,
Yeah,
and showed interest, and you showed interest, and yeah, I mean, like, it's out of my hands. Like, it's not my decision.
but would you say like, no, stay away from Yusuf, he has problems like this and this, or would you be like, no, he's a good guy?
The Yusuf I know today,
Yeah.
he's a good guy. Are you hand-fiving me or him? Oh, I thought that you were like aiming for him.
That's a wingman right there. That's
Hey,
a
it's not a
wingman.
wing. It's just like I feel like if two people are like wanting to talk, then what am I supposed to? Like, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not your parent. Like, no, don't.
All right, we gotta stop talking about this because I ain't trying to freak her out or nothing, and then not come on the show because she thinks I'm like this creepy guy. Because I know her IRL.
Yeah.
I want you guys to know I know Vanessa. Like, I've hung out with her here at the house. We played. What was that game we played on the TV?
Quiplash.
Whiplash,
Yes.
whatever. Like,
Party pack
like
thing.
we're cool. So there's no weird thing by. It's not like I don't know this girl. So
Yeah,
let's just keep it at that.
we're
We're just
just
having
joking
fun.
around,
It's just
yeah.
banter. It's just banter.
All right. Speaking of Fuzi and Nessa, I was watching the show on
Just segue
Netflix.
out of it. Okay.
called Marriage or Mortgage.
What the hell does that mean?
So couples have saved X amount of money, and they have to choose between having a wedding or buying a house. So in your shoes, what would you buy? Like, what would you do? Spend $30,000 on a wedding or spend $30,000 on a house?
Okay, so we have one of two options.
Yes.
We get married or we get a house.
Yes.
And if we get married, what's our living situation like?
Wherever you are, probably in an apartment.
An apartment?
Or living at home.
So the question really goes down to, is marriage that important of a factor in your personal beliefs and values? How in love with you are with the person?
Okay, so this was a situation that like
Like, I don't...
I have an answer.
The show pissed me off, guys. Like,
Wait.
it was just annoying.
Why?
So, a 24-year-old couple, right? They're living at home with their parents. They have $30,000 to put towards a house
Don't tell me they got married. Don't tell me they got married. Don't tell me they got married. They
I
got
mean, the show's called
married
Married.
or mortgage.
or mortgage. They could
You're-
have bought
you're
their own
24
house and moved out of the parents' house.
So, out of the 9 episodes, I'm not gonna. Most
It's
people
on
choose
Netflix?
a wedding. Yes. You should watch it. It's the most frustrating show, but you have to watch it.
I need a
because-
girl to watch it with. I'm not going to watch that show alone.
No, you can watch it alone. It just make you like.
I'm not going to watch that show alone.
What kind of family, like, is it just like regular families, or is like religion, or like is like family, like, are they staying, like, is it the situation where...
So in the beginning of the episode, he's like, "Oh, like we're living at home with my parents, but I'd like to get out because I'm a 24-year-old man."
So instead, he takes that... Does the show provide him the $30K?
No, it's what they saved.
And he spent it to get married, but still live in the parents' house?
Yes.
And he's not living there, like, out of respect, or like...
Yeah, was it a religion thing? Was it a culture thing?
Because I can't say they're broke, but that's all they got. Like, that's their option right now.
Because I know a lot of families who have their kids, like, stay with their parents until they're
No,
married.
of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can tell you
But
a lot of
it was-
Islamic family values who like
that was
you
not
have
brought
to-
up. That was
Why
not
did what was their rationale?
because they want a wedding. They want to celebrate their love.
Did
They
the-
want to have a big party day.
Did the parents voice their opinions at all?
The parents weren't part of it.
What? This show's already pissing me off, man. I'm not gonna watch this
what?
damn show. Hey Vanessa, if you ever want to Netflix and chill and watch Marriage or Mortgage, like, I got a dope, like, vibey place, got a cloud couch, got a... My bad. I'm sorry. That just... It was
Isn't
a joke.
Isn't that what you said your Tinder bio is?
I don't have Tinder. You freaking imbecile.
I'm pretty sure he's read that multiple times, and that's what
I don't
my
have
bio
Tinder.
is.
I did have a dating app. That is how I got with my ex, and it's not Tinder.
Hinge.
Why are you airing this out right now?
Raya.
Trying to get sponsors.
I've never gotten with Raya. They've never accepted me.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God. You know who actually sent me a referral code to actually get me on the app, but then they still didn't accept me?
Who? Lord,
Y'all
DIY.
cannot be that freaking slow. Who have we been talking about this entire episode?
Vanessa.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it that picky? Like, I don't even know anything
I don't know
about that.
why. I don't know what. I don't get it, but I never got approved for it. I'm happy. I don't want to be on Raya. Hell no.
Yeah, well, at least you're happy.
Hell no. A bunch of social elitists thinking they're like, oh, here's my car. Here's a picture of me in my Lambo. This and this. Here's my follower count. Do you want to get with me? Screw that. I'd rather get with a normal girl on Hinge.
I have a question, and I actually saw a couple TikToks about this, and they're like, single people, once COVID's been lifted, going out to public settings and flirting and meeting girls, and how they're going to be like very awkward because they haven't had like that social interaction really.
No.
You're going to be fine?
No, I'm going to be fine because I told you at 31, I've never been this confident ever. I used to be the most terrified person to walk up to a woman and spark conversation. I have never gone up to a girl and personally, A, hit on her, B, invaded her space. I'm not talking about fake pranks, but invaded her space, tried to get her number, anything like that in like a serious fashion. I was always scared, timid, whatever. At 31, bruh.
I don't think I've ever done that in general, like at any age. Like just go up to a random girl.
Nah, it's not going up to. So, for example, I was at the car wash the other day.
Hit on a girl at a car wash?
I was at the car wash, and there was a girl at the...
Respectfully.
Huh?
Respectfully, right?
Respectfully what? At the car... What was I doing disrespectfully at a car wash?
I don't know.
I didn't even tell the story yet. Let me tell the damn story.
Okay.
I was at the car wash, and there was a girl at the register. And I was bored, and because of COVID, their inside seating was closed. So I had to stand outside and wait for my car. So I went up to her, which I never would have done, and said, because she's standing there as a cashier outside waiting for the cars, and I said, do you mind if while I wait for my car, I chill with you? And she said, sure. And we sparked up a 30, 45-minute conversation. Not going to tell you what happened after that, if I asked for her number or anything, but I was able to do that, and it was totally fine and comfortable.
Cool.
Good for you.
I'm not looking for props in that story. I'm just saying there are ways to do it where it's not like, hey, ma, what's your number? Like, let me get with you.
But the reason I'm giving you props is that, have you seen the hashtag not all men on TikTok and how it's trending right now?
No.
Have you seen it, JP? Mm-mm. So I just found out about this, researching a bunch of stuff. And right now, women are talking about how they feel unsafe, like in certain situations, walking to their car, like out in public and stuff. And a lot of guys, instead of listening and just understanding where they're coming from, has been like, it's not all men. It's not like me. Oh, it's not all men. And that's created this huge thing on TikTok.
I see where the issue is without you having to explain it.
And that's why I was like, respectfully, because it's kind of like frustrating because all these guys are like, oh, not all men. I'm not like that.
Yeah, they're getting defensive rather than like...
So did I do or say something wrong?
No, I said you did it completely right. Like you treated them as another human being.
Okay,
and that's why I gave you props.
Oh, I get it. I went up to her and said, while I wait for my car to be washed, can I chill with you? Because she was bored as hell.
Yeah.
There was nobody getting their car washed. It was COVID.
And
we had a great conversation.
And that's why I gave you props, because I was like, you did it in a very respectful, mature manner.
Yeah.
And I've just been watching like TikTok and stuff, and just like the way...
I was about to get canceled.
No. You did it in a completely respectful manner. And it's something that I'm definitely learning more about, and I'm like reaching out to my female friends to kind of help me understand. But I saw this one TikTok.
Yeah,
sorry. But this puts this whole thing into perspective. Yeah. And you're like, oh, so one man in a room full of women is a dream. For some, it's a dream. It's considered a dream. For most men, they're like, oh, that's a dream.
Oh, wait, one man in a room
full of women is a dream considered to most men. They're
Okay.
like, oh, it's a dream. One woman in a room full of men
is a nightmare.
It's a terrifying nightmare.
Yeah.
And that's the best way to explain it.
100%.
It's just been so frustrating seeing like all these guys trying to fit. I'm like, are you guys not, like, you get what you said, like they're not asking for an excuse.
Yeah. What is it? Is it toxic masculinity?
Well, it's also them justifying other men. It's what I'm getting from this. It's them not understanding. The point isn't to say not all men are like that. The point is to tell other men not to be like that and help them be better. Because it's not about, oh, it's fine that this guy is like this, I'm not like that. Nah, let me tell that guy why he's wrong and teach him to be better. And that's the
men are the problem. Like that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, we can have hour-long discussions about this, and I think we're all on the same page.
I've just gotten so stuck in it, like on TikTok. I'm like, I can't. It's just, I feel like we definitely need more feminism, I guess.
You know what? I don't even think they see it on camera. What's happening?
Okay, I was waiting for the joke. I paused. I was like, okay.
Yeah, there's no joke. I just wanted to hold your hand.
My hands are sweating.
I think the issue is, for example, I've been with in like, let's say I was dating a girl or talking to a girl or on a date with a girl, and I tell her straight up, I go, I know every guy looks at you and says, oh, but I'm different. Yeah. But I'm not like that. That's the problem. Like, every guy thinks they're different than what the other guys do, not understanding they're all doing the same thing. So like, I don't know if that point came across correctly, but what I'm trying to say is, let's say you were a girl, and you were like, and I said like, oh, I'm not trying to sleep with you. And then you said, oh, all guys say that. Say that.
All guys say that.
Oh, I'm not all guys, I'm different. But in reality, I could be saying that as a manipulation tactic to get what I want, which puts myself in the category of all men doing the same thing. I think my point missed the mark. It was going somewhere. It took a detour. It took a left when it should have took a right. Like, my hand just went right when it should have took a left. Whatever. So, yeah.
I just think that this is a good... So I'm not one to hate on anyone, or like the cancel culture is definitely like a touchy subject. But you guys brought up the whole David Dobrik thing in the group chat, and I honestly didn't know that much about it. So I decided to take a deeper dive, and that actually led to the whole not all men
How do you
like
feel
that
about
thing.
that?
Which one? The David
The whole
Dobrik
David
one?
Dobrik stuff going on right now.
So there's YouTube drama, but then I feel like this isn't like, if you subtracted YouTube from this, what would it be?
Real life drama.
No, not will
sexual assault.
Sexual assault, exactly.
Oh, sorry.
And that's the point I'm making. It's like, do you think YouTube drama is kind of like umbrellaing the real problem that's happening?
That's a great point. The way you worded it right there was actually really good.
But does that make sense?
Yeah.
100%. And I think it does. I think being a social media influencer and having status, having power, having money can get you out of a lot of circumstances. David Dobrik, amidst going through the allegations, JP was the one who told me this, the next day was trending on YouTube #1.
Oh, yeah.
For his new Dispo app.
Yeah.
So how does he go through these allegations but get trending the next day? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's...
Like, where, like, how come some people do get canceled? Now, I got canceled for far less. I got canceled when I announced my pranks were fake. Or when I got exposed for my pranks being fake. Like, I got slaughtered as if I had committed a sexual assault.
Yeah.
And I would consider that YouTube drama.
100%. That's not even close to real world drama. That's like entertainment at the end of the day, but the audience not understanding the veil of entertainment and knowing that, like, yo, come on now, I can tell you what else is fake. I think I addressed that in our first ever episode, which was in that shitty background back.
Hey, our living room isn't that bad.
I love that episode. I'm gonna rewatch that episode just to laugh at ourselves one day. But I'm saying, I got canceled for far less. But David Dobrik is like the analogy I can put. You know how people walk on fire, walk on stones?
Yeah.
Like, you know that thing where you're supposed to walk on hot stones to see if
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
like
do
from
it
The
and
Office.
control. Yeah.
We walk over the...
I feel like David Dobrik can walk into a burning house without a fireman suit and walk out of it on the other side. And in his next video be like, I keep burping. I'm so sorry to the listeners. David Dobrik can walk through the fire, walk out the other side, even after all these allegations, and then say, hey everybody, welcome to another vlog. This video is sponsored by my good friends over there at SeatGeek. Today I'm giving away 2 Teslas and get 100,000 likes and 1 million views in an hour.
What did you guys think of... You guys saw his apology video, right?
Oh, God.
What were you guys' thoughts?
2-minute apology?
2 minutes and 32 seconds.
What was it titled? Talk or
Bro, when I exposed my fake pranks, I think it was a 45-minute video.
Yeah.
And it had like so many dislikes.
Yeah.
Like disgusting amounts. I remember this when I was a kid. I was like 20 something.
I think David disabled his comments and his likes,
And
right?
the title is called Let's Talk.
Oh, it's Let's Talk. That's what it was.
How are you going to talk if the comments are just, oh, it wasn't even posted on his main channel or his second channel. It was posted on his brand new podcast channel called Views. Which is doing way better than ours, this is not right. Come on, guys, it's got to get it to the moon. Where's your support? It's because we don't have Charlie and Dixie and who else did he have? Halsey and all these other people on the podcast, man.
Bro,
we are going to have...
Go ahead.
Vanessa Mero.
Oh my god.
I'm good with it.
No, I think we'll get to that point though. I'm loving our audience engagement and just the amount of topics and like just the fact that not all the comments are like, oh, this is great, or like they're actually.
You know
like,
what comments I hate?
Depth. What
Can I be honest?
What comments do you hate?
They're not comments about us personally. Like those are fun. Those are not the ones that piss me off.
The tech comments.
I feel like in the beginning of us starting, we gave the audience so much power of like, tell us your opinions, tell us what you think, that now there are people who think they're like executive producers and are like, y'all need to put the camera at a 72-degree angle, get a bigger desk, your guest looks squished, like it's uncomfortable, change this, the mirror, because I'm a person who it's like content over whatever else. I started YouTube with a camera and a T3i and a little MacBook, and I was able to do content. Our content is great. Our podcast, the comments that I love are, I've never listened to a podcast, but I've sat here and listened to the full hour that you guys talked, and I want more. I love that. So it's like, we've explained we're gonna get better. Our set is gonna get better. It's gonna grow with us.
And we've gotten a lot better since.
Just give us time.
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten a sponsorship. We got nothing right now. We in the negative. We in the deco. we going down right now, y'all.
It's been like kind of like a double-edged sword. Like in the beginning, I will say that like they've pushed us.
They pushed us to do better
because we did this pretty quick.
But now it's like, chill.
Yeah.
Chill, y'all. Give us time.
Yeah. SeatGeek's gotta hit us up.
Who?
Before SeatGeek.
Oh, SeatGeek. Hey, shout out SeatGeek.
Yeah, if you need somebody new, if you're gonna drop him, you know.
We give him free shout outs. So, is there any main topics you like? Do we want to discuss that further? Cancel culture, David Dobrik, and all that stuff?
I feel like we've said our points, but right now, like everyone's posting about it and talking about it, and I feel like if you're not like understanding what we've said already, then I don't know what you're missing.
Well, how about this? Is he going to get canceled?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I mean, I've seen YouTubers go through much worse.
Yeah. What I will say is this. Out of everybody who I've seen go through recent scandals, who have walked through it, like James Charles and underage boys and getting away with it with a notepad apology, David Dobrik, the list goes on, Jeffree Star, the list can go on and on. The one person, Shane Dawson, but Shane Dawson's dipping from the internet right now. The one person who actually, before anybody actually asked them to, there was one person who took accountability on what she thought that what she did in the past was wrong, not only apologized for it, but said, I'm stepping away from the platform, and actually did it. Jenna Marbles.
I do remember that.
Before anybody even tried to cancel her,
she owned up.
She saw something she did in the past that she didn't like, that she felt could be offensive and hurt people, took accountability, made a very, very, very heartfelt video, not even just as an apology to save face, but just to say like, yo, I'm wrong, and I need to fix this by taking a step back from this platform and working on myself. That was big.
One of the last most genuine apology videos I've seen like in a while. Like if you think about like the Corey LeBray, what's his name? The guy who did that apology video.
Oh my God.
Like I just feel like they just seem so scripted to me. But hers was definitely like, it felt very... What are you sucking on?
I'm just thinking about how like people are doing these deep apologies about real situations, and I had to give an apology for fake pranks, or the fact that my event you know what I need to start doing? You guys got to hold me accountable. Stop talking about the past. I bring up my past too much, man. It's 2021 and I'm still talking about stuff that happened in 2018. Like nobody else is bringing it up but me.
Yeah.
I need to stop. I really need to stop. I was on a podcast yesterday with a gentleman by the name of Ben Baller. Cheated on you guys. I was on his podcast.
You're on BTB Behind the Baller? Dude, I listened.
The episode comes out tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah. And guess what my dumbass does?
Talk about July 15th?
Talk about July 15th. Talk about fake pranks. Ben didn't even know I faked my pranks. That's the thing. Some people still don't even know. But my dumbass was out there saying...
Can Ben get on this podcast?
I'm sure he would.
That's my favorite podcast.
Were you guest? You were just guest, like just a temporary thing. You're not like cheating on us with
No,
another
I was
channel,
the guest
right?
on his
Oh, okay.
podcast.
I thought he like started in the podcast without us.
Oh, no. Ben's podcast is like...
That's not...
Would you
like-
be upset if he left us for Ben's podcast?
Oh, not at
No,
all.
not
at all.
No.
I would.
I wouldn't leave for Ben's.
He's like top, like
I know,
5%
he was
of
telling
all
me about
podcasts
that. Yeah,
in the world.
He has a
see it
podcast
though.
right now that's been in the top 50 list for like a long time now. I would leave for Impulsive.
Oh, really? I'd leave for Ben Baller.
You're
Oh
really
my
good with the
gosh.
callback jokes. I've been learning about callback jokes.
It was a
You're-
callback.
You're really good with the
Yeah.
callback jokes. But wait, quick. What's his
So
podcast
Ben
about?
Baller is probably one of the most experienced humans I've ever like listened to.
Does he play basketball?
He was a basketball player. He was a jeweler. He was a musician. Grew up in LA. He's like 50 and he's experienced so much.
Oh wow, I'll check it out.
Yeah, and
There's a lot. He's a self-made,
He's wise.
multi-millionaire entrepreneur who just does it freaking all.
Yep.
Does it all.
Okay, well, going back to the fact that you pointed that out about yourself without anyone else having to tell you, that's a really hard thing to do.
I'm very self-aware. I've always been self-aware. I even went on an Instagram, so earlier today, I went on a negative Instagram rant about the toxicity of social media and how much I hate it and all that stuff. Deleted all those posts. And then as I'm driving, go on another Instagram rant, which I'm soon about to delete, which is saying, I was like, dear friends, dear supporters, as a lot of you guys know watching me, my mood fluctuates a lot. 1 second you could see me happy in a story. The next second you see me sad. The next second you see me angry. Yeah, I don't hide it from anybody. I don't like to call it mental illnesses. I go through mental struggles and I fight them every day and they're my demons and sometimes they win, but I'm trying to beat them every day. And
I'm
I went on
burping a
rant
lot
about
too.
that.
I think it's a sparkling water.
I'm burping a lot, yo.
I think it's an age thing.
It's not an age thing. It might be a chubby thing.
Once you turn 30, just
I need a
burp
gym
lot.
partner. I need a
You guys
gym
are
partner.
both really good at the callback jokes.
I need a gym partner.
What kind of fitness are you trying to get into, though?
Oh yeah, that's a big
That's different.
weightlifting, cardio.
Hey Vanessa, if you see this podcast, let me know what kind of fitness you're into. Like I could do yoga, I could do Pilates, I could do CrossFit, I could do weightlifting, running, I could do it all.
Oh, guess what I just ordered the other day? Ronnie said she'll start working out with me, and I
Shout out Ronnie for this podcast. We wouldn't be here without you. This episode is sponsored by Ronnie's Creativity. See how it's done?
I got it now. I'll get the next one. The next episode, I got you.
Thank
I got
you.
you. It'll work out. But no, I ordered her workout gloves.
Workout gloves?
Yeah.
For Ronnie?
Yeah, no, she actually legitly did a whole back workout and did pull-ups and ab workout.
Can I say something?
You don't need workout gloves.
No.
Well, for her,
You're
her
wrong.
hands-
You're wrong. Can I say something?
What?
That's really cute.
What part?
The fact that you got her workout gloves and
I
the
don't
fact
want-
that she wants to wear workout gloves. Like, that's really cute.
Oh, I want her to keep working out, and I noticed that was the
Like
big
the fact
issue.
that she doesn't want the little callus and you
Well,
were
the
thoughtful
thing is
and you
like
got her workout
pull-ups.
gloves.
Like, you know, pull-ups, like it hurts your fingers.
Yeah, that's
and I noticed
really
that.
cute.
And I just want to encourage this behavior, like working out. So I was like, okay, if I get that, it'll strike the whole. Okay, so what else are we gonna talk about?
That's really cute.
You're really
10
cute.
points for Gryffindor. You would be in Gryffindor. 100%.
Really?
What?
100%.
I got Hufflepuff vibes.
I thought a Hufflepuff too.
Yeah.
You're a Hufflepuff?
But
Yeah.
either one of those. But
I thought you were either a Ravenclaw or a Hufflepuff.
I say Raven.
You look like a Hufflepuff.
I've gotten
if I had to,
Gryffindor and Slytherin.
if I had to define what a Hufflepuff looks like, I would say JP.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't.
I don't even know who's a Hufflepuff
Me
in the
too.
movie.
Who's a Hufflepuff in the movie?
He's the Asian kid.
No! Where did Asian come into it?
I don't know.
I'm talking about your round face and your cute
that
chubby
Hufflepuff?
cheeks and the word Hufflepuff. You look like a Hufflepuff.
He's talking about like a puff.
Yeah.
You gotta watch the movie.
Have you seen the movies?
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you be?
What do you guys think? It's not hard.
I think Ravenclaw.
Wrong.
Slytherin?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely Slytherin.
But I would be the Slytherin character that in the final movie I would turn to the good side and save the day.
I could see that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I would be that villainous creature the whole episode, the whole movie, but then when you get to the final climax, your boy's saving the day and turning
Boom,
to the
boom.
good
So
side.
like everybody hates you to the end, basically.
100%.
Well, maybe
that's how my life is going right now. I've been hating my whole YouTube career, but at the end of it, I hope to have a good fairy tale ending.
Okay.
Dude, I've been like, your content's really funny, dude. The snake thing.
Thank you.
I watched it at least like 7 times, man. That I wasn't sure it was it a. Were you?
I swear to God. And look, I'm open about fake. Am I not open about fake?
You
pranks?
are. You're very honestly
This
open.
prank was 125% real. It was done onto me. I have no reason to lie. This is the most real reaction anybody has ever gotten out of me for a prank ever. I don't like snakes. I don't do snakes. Yeah,
it was funny.
It was really good.
Your reaction.
So although I was so mad when I left and I went into the car, I stormed out and I was like, I'm done with this episode. Mm-hmm. The actual full episode was on the Habibi's channel. I just posted the prank bit on the Fusi channel. But although I was in the car mad, in my head I was like, damn, that was good. They just got some good content out of me.
Are you gonna get revenge?
I don't know, because playing the whole prank game, like, for example, this one was 100% real, and it went viral on Instagram. It's my #1 post this year. It has like 45,000 likes. It already has 400,000 views. It's already banging on TikTok. You know what TikTok's gonna bang when in the first 2 hours it has 200,000 views. Because by the time you wake up, it's gonna have like 1 million. And I'm reading the comments on TikTok, and everybody's like, oh, I thought this guy died. This guy's so annoying. This shit's fake as hell. He's overreacting. He can't act for shit. Like, so whether it's real or fake, people are going to call it fake. And I don't even want to play that game. I'd rather just do skits this year.
But I mean, at that point, like, you in your heart, you know it was real.
But it doesn't matter. If I didn't shoot you, let's say you got shot.
Okay.
In this room somehow, and I didn't shoot you. And I knew I didn't shoot Aaron. But I got arrested and incriminated for shooting Aaron, but I didn't do it. Am I going to be okay sitting in jail knowing, like, I didn't do it? No, I'm pissed off. Why am I in jail? I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm scared of guns. I'm terrified of guns. Terrified. Yeah. But, like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, just the fact of having them say it's fake, even if it's real, it's annoying, and I don't want to do that. And when my book comes out and I talk about my fake prank era, like, I don't want to do that anymore. Like, they pranked me, cool. I don't think I'm going to bother getting them back.
Do you enjoy doing pranks?
Just
on, like, besides everything else, just the fact of, like, let's say.
Do I enjoy it?
The process of doing it without views, without videos, just if you were to prank someone just for fun.
Yes. A lot.
Okay. I mean.
Let's prank Aaron.
I mean, I get why you don't want to do it.
Yeah, it's the same reason I love FusiTube. Like, I don't need negativity. I'm trying to avoid negativity this year, man. And negativity is like, even when you try to avoid it, it chases you like the plague, man. Is that the way to say it? Plague? Plague? Plague?
Plague.
But is that how it's pronounced?
No, plagooey.
Isn't there a U?
Huh?
Plagooey.
There's a U in it, right?
I said you. I said Plague.
Yeah.
Plague.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, plagooey.
Don't try to test my spelling, because we could have a spelling bee right now. Want to have a spelling bee right now?
No, we
Why
got
not have a spelling bee right now.
We have
give him a
more
word.
important topics to talk about.
Give him a word.
Exfiltration.
Whoa! Stop! Stop! What the hell?
EXFILTRATION.
Probably.
Why'd you give him an easy word?
You just said stop.
Because we weren't ready to start.
Oh, okay.
Give me a word.
Prague.
Give me the language of origin.
I don't know. Russia? Is that Russia?
Say it again.
Russia.
What's
Prague.
the word?
Prague.
Use it in a sentence.
I went to Prague.
Prague. Prague.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Can you confirm?
Yeah.
No, like, I actually need you to confirm. I need to know if I spell.
sure.
I don't like misspelling words. I'm really big on grammar. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've noticed from your
Prague,
text.
yeah.
He uses periods.
When I miss.
Oh, it's in the Czech Republic. Maybe.
But
yeah.
how's it spelled?
Prague. What you said.
Good job, bro.
That's 2 fist bumps.
All
right, so this has been a fun episode because we're kind of just like it's good for us. Like, I want you guys to understand, as our shout out to our listeners who listen to us on Spotify and iTunes and Anchor the day before the video comes out. We see those numbers. You know, there's people who actually leave us voice notes on the Anchor app.
Oh.
I should actually pull one up and play one.
Oh, I forgot that they can.
You know what we're gonna do when we do our next cut? I'm going to pull one up because I don't want to stop this right now. And we're going to play one because that's dope. But shout out to our listeners, like who listened to it a day before and still watch the video. And what I want to say is, I know there's episodes like these where we just are talking and going off. As a team, as a unit, we need it. We need it to stay connected, to stay the chemistry going and just talk and have fun and like let loose and just stay up to date with each other and current events and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is like, I look forward to these episodes, especially when it's just us, because it's a
like
good
free
way to
therapy.
like, yeah, and it's like just hanging out with the friends, but you're also getting work done.
Earlier today.
Oh, yeah.
That was some free therapy.
Should we charge you for it?
Wait, what? Did I miss a joke?
Should we just tell them? No, should we tell them? Should I just be honest and say it?
Yeah, why not?
We filmed an episode earlier today.
Oh, I get what you're saying now.
And
I was so confused.
There was a lot happening to me mentally, and my energy was off, and my delivery was off, and like at the end of the episode, Aaron asked me, he goes, "Yo, are you good? Is there something else? Because I can tell this isn't stemming from like something's going on." And I was like, "Can we cut the cameras?" And we cut the cameras. And then right away after we talked about it, I was like, can we refilm this episode tonight? And we're back here tonight refilming. And this has been so much fun and better than that first episode.
And just so you guys know, it's like the topics and everything it's basically the same thing we talked about earlier. It's
No,
just,
no, this one's different.
It's more of it's just the presentation of it is the reason why we just
How do you
cut it.
find the voice notes, tools?
I didn't even know you can do that.
New episode. I can't find where people sent voice notes in.
Well, speaking of Apple Podcasts and Spotify, can you guys leave us a 5-star rating on this?
Oh, we have
can you do
ratings?
that?
I think so. I hear other podcasts ask for it, so I think we should.
I didn't know that. All I know.
Y'all ain't leaving us 5 stars.
Well, they might be, and we just didn't know.
Yeah. Screenshot it, tweet at us.
Obviously acting to try to get them to like.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's really good. You should be an
know
actor.
I know that.
He is an actor. Have you seen Boo?
Hey.
But I do enjoy seeing the tweets, especially before the episode's posted on YouTube of people talking about it. I'm like,
There's only a couple. I know them by face now. Every single
Yeah.
week, it's the same people.
like Candace, Frosty,
Sarah.
like it's the same people.
It's always the same people tweeting, and I go on Gotta Get It and I retweet them because it's so kind, and I love to see their reactions.
Yeah, tweet us more.
So.
Maybe
Tweet us more, y'all.
should we
Be
do a
more
giveaway?
involved with our socials, man. Follow our Instagram, follow our Twitter, follow us on Spotify, Apple, Anchor. It really does support us, not in a financial standpoint, but just us as a brand and as a unit that's trying to grow.
Yeah, and you honestly do become part of the family because we have different content that go a lot of the content's the same, but there's still like little pieces of different content.
Oh, I found it.
Are you gonna?
No, I didn't. Voice messages, try making your own. Where's the one that have been given to me?
I didn't even know you could do that until now.
You know what we need? Merch.
Okay.
Oh, JP's already. Did you already come up with something?
I have a few ideas.
Gotta get it. Merch would bang. Oh, here are the messages. Small fan trying to go big. You're my big inspiration. Snoring. Episode number. Amy. Hello from. Okay, I'm gonna play this one. It's Amy from South Florida. 57 seconds.
I make sure it's loud. Or no, not loud. And Dave can edit it in.
Okay.
Hi, Aaron, Fusi, and JP. My name is Amy, and I live in South Florida. I watch every episode of your podcast on YouTube, and I also tune in on Spotify. I just want to say how awesome your podcast is and how much I love it. It is so great seeing you guys together as a team. I think that you work really well as a team, and I love watching you guys learn and grow and continue to make this podcast better and better. I want to apologize to Impulsive, and more specifically to Logan Paul, George Shenko, and Mike Malek, because I do watch Impulsive all the time, and it's one of my other favorite podcasts. But as you guys said in your episode with Adam Sullivan, I think that you guys are going to beat out Impulsive and become #1 podcast, and I can't wait to watch you guys win a Streamy or a Shorty Award or whatever for a #1 podcast, because that is definitely going to happen. Again, apologies to Logan Paul, George Shenko, and Mike Malek. Anyways, I love you guys. It is so awesome watching you, and I cannot wait to see what you guys do next.
Oh my! What was the name?
Yo, I can add the message to the episode.
Who was that? What was the?
Amy,
that was the,
Amy
Her name
from
is
South
Amy from
Florida.
South
so
Florida.
well
That's
spoken.
That was the nice, I've been in this
Genuine.
game 11 years. That was the nicest,
most sincere.
sincere.
You guys are gonna cry.
It made me really did. Like I felt like
it feels like the hard work is worth it. Like, and it's like
and people are noticing.
People are noticing. Like, although we might not see it because we base it on, oh, this video got less views than the last one, didn't get as many likes. People are stopping to listen to us. Our subscribers aren't growing. That right there shows the influence, the impact on even just one person. Like, that was worth it. Mm-hmm. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Wait, are there more? I want to hear more.
There's a lot more.
I think we should save that.
Let's save them.
But that. Did you know that was that one?
Swear to God, I didn't. I had a list of them. That was the first time I even found it on the app where your voice messages are, and I just clicked it.
I am curious about the snoring one though.
I'm gonna click that one then.
No.
I'm gonna click that one. I'm gonna click someone. I want to see why it's labeled snoring.
I'm so curious.
8 seconds snoring. Please don't be something bad.
All right. Well,
that was the whole thing.
At least they were upfront about it.
Funny.
Right?
That's pretty good.
I'm gonna play one more. It says proof I'm an OG. Don't know what that means.
Listen, Fushi, yeah, I know everyone's out here saying, oh, I'm an OG subscriber and stuff, but I'm an OG subscriber. I've been subscribed to you since Fushi Master, or whatever that channel is called.
Fushi
with
Master.
Frankie and AJ doing a dance-off, with Carl doing his ghost riding, whatever.
Whoa.
You know, what else? You experiment with the coke. Yeah, I'm an OG fan. Yeah, no one else is an OG. I am.
Damn,
Yo, first their voice sounds real.
Yeah,
that's a really
great
cool
accent.
Damn, we should have him on the podcast. Shout out Cheyenne. Appreciate that. OG, my brother.
So what was this video of dancing?
It's an old channel, nothing.
And what was the channel? Fuzi Master?
Nah.
Oh.
Are there any other topics you have on the list that we have to get into for this episode that are like that we can't miss?
Yes, it's a heavier topic.
Do we want to go heavy on this one since it's been such a lighthearted episode?
I think it's been such a big issue. We can't just brush it off, you know. I don't even know how to segue into this, but you know, the Stop Asian Hate and the Asian hate crimes and everything going on right now.
There's something I have to say before we start on this.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I
don't mean to cut off, but I have to.
Yeah.
When I announced in a previous episode, I was like, oh, this episode we were supposed to talk about the Asian hate that's going on. Somebody commented and said, oh, so now y'all want to speak about the Asian hate, but you didn't speak you didn't speak up about the farmers in India. And I felt horrible. And I want to be honest to that viewer and everybody else who might feel that same way. Excuse my ignorance. But the reason we're talking about that and not that isn't because one is more important than the other, but because I'll be 100% honest and say I'm not knowledgeable, and I don't think my team is, on the farmer situation in India, which is why, because of your comment, we reached out. We were already going to have him, but Humble the Poet is actually going to be on the podcast through a Zoom call and educate us on that topic on his episode. So us not talking about it wasn't us dismissing it or making it not a big issue. It was just we can't talk about something we're ignorant on, but we're willing to be educated on it. Although we could do our own research, we're going to have a guest on here who's going to explain it to us.
Yeah, you said that perfectly. Okay. I didn't know anything about it, but I want to know about it.
Yeah. I just that caught my guard.
But I think a great way to lead into it is to just say what happened recently.
All right. So there was a shooting in Georgia. I don't even know. So out of the 8 victims, 6 of them were Asian. You guys can probably guess what the shooter was. Am I right?
No, I don't think we should assume. I think you should just read it out as the facts of what happened.
Okay, well,
yeah, just
read this
straight.
Well,
just read it. I know it's a hard thing to say, but just read what happened. Y'all wanted to segue into this, so just read it.
A white man shot up, it was 3 spas, and killed 8 people, 6 of them being Asian women. And the sheriff who talked to the press, his language was kind of to justify it in a way. He said it was because of his sex addiction. He was at the end of his rope. He was having a bad day, and that type of language just does not help. Doesn't sympathize with the victims. I don't even know what to say.
Would you like to go or should I go? Seems like you're gathering your thoughts.
You're in a position as a sheriff. Like you're there to protect people, and it sounds like he's trying to give this guy an out, give this guy an excuse. And I feel like I don't know what it's like to be a cop, but you shouldn't like that. Shouldn't he had a bad day?
Yeah.
It's not even just the cop. It's the media. This isn't the first time it has happened. If we're going to tell it like it is, a terrorist went into these spas and did this terrorist hate crime against these Asian women. That's what it is. But the media doesn't tell it like that.
Yeah.
Had he been of a different race or a different religion, the narrative would have been completely different. Had I myself as Yusuf gone in and done that, and they then saw all my YouTube videos that I went to Wajir, Kenya, and I have YouTube videos titled, Am I a Muslim? And in the video I say, yes, I am. It would have been a Muslim terrorist attack. But why does this guy get a pass to say he had a bad day? He has a sex addiction. Let's not jump to conclusions. Let's investigate more. That's where the hypocrisy and the BS lies in all this. It's the way the media spins it, and they've been spinning it for years. This isn't the first time they've justified a mass shooting by somebody having a mental illness or a bad day when it's convenient for the narrative of the story to protect someone.
I mean, this has been a topic that we've been wanting to talk about, hate against Asians. Like, it's been like a couple weeks. We just haven't had the chance to talk about it. And this happened literally yesterday, the day before yesterday.
Yeah.
It's continuous because this is not the first crime. Like,
Yeah, there's multiple.
You open up social media. There's like I go on a website called WorldStar, and there's graphic stuff on there a lot. So I'm not advising anybody to go on that website, but there's ridiculous amounts of hate crimes going on right now.
It's scary, and the worst part is that I'm from North Carolina, Kentucky, East Coast. Like I'm from like a lot of my mom's family is over there. That's the main reason why we live there. And like I have nieces and nephews, and like a lot of people don't know this, but I'm half Filipino. Like my mom is very Filipino, but a lot of people think I'm just like a white guy, and like I am half white. Like I get that a lot. Like. I mean, even like my Asian friends will joke like, "Dude, you're white," and being like, "But it's like it's fine." What? But the thing is like some my nieces and nephew who are like 7, 8, 9, 10, like 12. Somebody just had their birthday. She's not gonna realize that people are gonna hate on her because she's Asian or because people think that she brought the virus over. Like it's scary, and it's just like, how are we still dealing with things like this? I mean, like part of me isn't surprised, but then part of me is still like dumbfounded. I don't know if that's the right word, by like just people's mental process when it comes to this. How are you going to blame a whole race for bringing over what was it that started this? Somebody,
Donald Trump.
Oh, he said the called Chinese virus. I
You know how you said you're dumbfounded?
was that the correct term?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because you're not a racist. The people who feel this way and have these things, I'm sorry guys, I'm not gonna hold back on this podcast. Like I'm gonna say how I feel. If I disrespect your opinions and we have different opinions, well, if it's something like this, then we have serious differences. Yeah. But if you feel that way, it's because you have racism in you. You have racism in your heart. And it doesn't start and end with Asians. I want to say that. Yeah. Because as a Muslim, I've witnessed, and like you brought up your nieces and nephews, and I've brought up many times on this podcast, my mom after 9/11 being scared. She wears a headscarf going into a grocery store because all the hate crimes I saw against her, against Muslim women. There was a video that really recently went viral where there was a girl in school, 2 Muslim girls, and a white girl comes in and starts wailing on her.
Oh, I saw that.
Beating her up. Teacher doesn't do anything. Black girl comes in and starts wailing on the white girl in protection of the Muslim girl. Teacher jumps in instantly to stop it. So it's like, that's my niece and nephew happening right there. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I hope this doesn't come off the wrong way of me saying this, but like, I'm 100% in solidarity with Stop Asian Hate. This is ridiculous. It's getting bad. I'm from the Bay Area. All my friends growing up were Asian. I had a lot of Afghan friends and I had a lot of Asian friends. It's very diverse in the Bay Area. My first girlfriend was Filipino.
I remember you told me that.
I loved her, man.
Oh my gosh.
I was 18. I write about her in my book, but we changed her name to Cherry. Because I didn't want to expose
You should
her.
reach back out.
Nah.
Oh, no.
She probably
Did she have an interview in your book?
Huh?
Did she say anything in your
No,
book?
hell
No.
no. But anyways, I like my first girlfriend was Filipino. So
Yeah.
like I'm 100% in solidarity with Stop Asian Hate. It's ridiculous. But I think something I just want to point out, because we have a limited time to talk about this. To any viewer who's watching this who doesn't feel the intense frustration and anger that we do towards the Asian hate situation, don't wait until it happens to your kind to step in and put your foot down and say this is wrong. Because at the end of the day, racism is racism towards no matter what the color of your skin is, no matter what language you speak, no matter what religion you believe in. Racism is racism, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts around that. And it's wrong. Whether you're black, Asian, Hispanic, Muslim, Jewish, like, you know, whatever you are. I have no labels for people. Like when I see people, I see no color. I say like, I don't know if I'm allowed to even say that in 2021. I don't. Like that's how I grew up. I have no racist inklings in my body. But don't wait till it happens to your own kind to stand up and say something. Because the problem is that racism is still alive in 2021. When, how are we not at a point in humanity where it's like, are we serious right now? We think we're superior than someone else because the color of our skin? Because we all got born into this world the same way through our mothers. We all die the same way and get buried into the same place. So why does our skin color, our ethnicity, our country of origin make us different? It doesn't. We're all the same. And it sucks me saying this to you guys because you guys get it. It's like preaching to the choir. But it's trying to say this to the people who don't get it. Which there are people who don't get it. I wouldn't be surprised if there's people watching right now who don't get it.
I mean, most of our demographic will get it.
Yeah, and luckily nowadays there's so many different platforms where you can learn more about it, and that's personally something I'm been doing a lot more of, is like going out and looking and trying to educate myself.
You'd be so surprised at who you never expect to be racist, to say a racist remark or have racist tendencies in them.
It's what did you grew up in
Orange County.
Orange County. Well, with me when I grew up, did you get like a lot of Asian jokes?
Yeah.
Like I got called Yao Ming, like
Oh yeah.
all like Asian.
Yeah, my junior high was 95% Mexican, and
Dude, saying like two other Asian ethnicity like ethnic kids in my class, and it was just crazy. But it was like kind of a like norm. But like the older I get, the more I realize that I was just kind of like just allowing it to happen.
It's
You
hard.
get what I
It's
mean?
hard to act in the moment when you're the minority.
I got called terrorist a bunch when I was a kid, but I would just have to laugh it off and not say anything because it's like, oh, hi, he's joking, huh? Yeah.
And you're dealing with a lot of other problems when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Like trying to figure out who you are, like who you like just so many other things, and having that on top of it, it's.
I wonder. You know what's crazy? I wonder because let's say there's a guy at home. I'm not gonna label any color, ethnicity, anything, because racism doesn't have it doesn't have a appearance. Racist can be a racist no matter what you are, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Anybody could be racist though.
Absolutely, but there's obviously one more prevalent than the other.
But I'm saying,
Yeah.
anybody can.
No, I get it. I get what you're saying.
So I'm wondering in 2021, because obviously we're not in elementary school anymore. The kids that are raised in homes where their parents are watching the TV, right? And let's say, what was that word you said that Donald Trump said?
The Chinese virus.
The Chinese virus. And he says, oh, these effing bleep, 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 bringing the Chinese virus over here. I wonder if there's kids in elementary school, Asian kids, like you said, my nieces, my nephews, getting ridiculed by their classmates saying, ha ha ha, you bleep, bleep, bleep. Absolutely. You brought the Chinese virus over here, just like they heard from their parents.
Absolutely.
100%. But I mean, that's why it's so important for us, our generation, because a lot of our viewers are younger. Like that's like a lot of them are younger and a lot of them are older. But it's very important for us to just like educate yourself, like not just say you're gonna do it, not just be like, oh yeah, no, that's wrong. Like actually sit down and instead of scrolling through Instagram or scrolling through Twitter, like educate yourself so that we can kind of like help fight this from happening 10, 20 years from now, even though it probably will still be around. Does it make sense? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it has to be taught, and it has to be like
racism is taught, and
yeah, it has to be taught at a young age. Like, you know, it starts in the home. I mean, there are circumstances where a kid can grow up in a very nice family, whatever, and chooses to grow up to be racist. But a lot of the times, it is taught from what they see, from what their parents say.
Yeah, and I mean, like, even like what we heard. What was her name? She gave that like nice compliment about this. That was like a huge effect, and we've never met her before.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, even with your friends, your peers, somebody in your class, like, don't just be a stand, like, voice your opinion. If you honestly feel like this is wrong.
I love that you say that, because you know what? I'm not trying to say I'm a tough guy. I got my butt beat in a boxing match. You know, like, people are going to say, oh, you punching me, you can't fight, da-da-da. Whenever I see a video go viral of, like, something racist happening, or somebody getting, like, a woman getting hit or something like that, I don't know if you guys have the same feeling. When I'm watching it, I'm always like, I wish I was there and I saw it happening, because I would step in. Yeah, I would step in 100%.
But the reality is, it's not going to happen when, you know, bigger guys like us are around. They're only attacking the most vulnerable, like the older and the women.
In certain areas, man.
I know.
There's like come on now.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
I saw this one video of this elderly woman who was running her shop, and these people, like, some people stole some alcohol, left, and she chased them down and tried to get it. And like, there's 6 people against this one old lady. One person shoves her, and the people just start kicking her on the floor. That's like disgusting. Watching that, I froze for like a good 10 minutes, just like,
that's disgusting.
And it's hard not to position your own family member in that position. Like, what if that was my grandma? What if that was my aunt? What if that was a friend?
That's disgusting. And
you don't want to see it get views, but you want people to know that this is happening. Yeah. So it's kind of like, it's. Do you get what I mean?
I get what you mean by that. There's actually a lot of people, like, for example, I don't do it anymore, but I used to be one of those YouTubers who, like, gave back to the homeless and did it on camera, or did nice gestures on camera. Yeah. And then there would be people who always commented and said, like, if you're gonna do a good act, why not do it in private, right? Yeah. That good act that's being, if I have a chance to get 1 million views and 1 million eyes on it, is going to impact a lot of people to want to do the same and want to do the same thing. Yeah. So it's like, that goes into the same thing. Like, if a lot of people see it and understand that this is wrong, they can stand up against it and fight. Which is why last year so many protests happened, when you see, like, what happened to George Floyd. You know, when you hear about and you read the story of what happened to Trayvon Martin, which wasn't last year, but, like, you know, whoever it is, like, it takes seeing it to actually realize, wait, this happens, for somebody to be able to be like, oh, hell no, I'm against this. I'm going to stand up and put my foot down and be like, nah, I'm on this side of the fence.
I mean, let me know if I'm wrong, or if we need to, but during that whole thing, like, I'll be honest, like, I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't say, like, I understood completely, if that makes sense. Like, I was like, I will stand with you, Black Lives Matter, but I want to learn more. I want to understand.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with saying that, but I'll say this. Because we can never put ourselves in a position of understanding what it's like to be a black man or a black woman in America. Yeah. We can't. We can't. We'll never understand that struggle. That's they're living it. That's their reality. And we can't sit here and be like, I know what you're going through. Even like me as a Muslim who goes through it, I can't sit there and be like, but I can say, I empathize with you. I'm against it. I'm on your side of the fight. And I'm like, you know, exactly like you're saying, I stand in solidarity with you that this is wrong and this is not right and everything like that. But I get the point you're trying to make.
Like, I want to learn, like, I want to, just like the other talk we had for your video. Like, there's a lot of things I don't know, and I'll admit that. Like, when it comes to, like, spelling bees and, like, math stuff, I'm pretty good. But when it comes to, like, things like, especially social, not good. But social media and, like, just, like, different religions and different, like,
well, then don't be scared to ask questions. Like, I'm going to ask Lexi back on this podcast, and I want to have a one-on-one conversation with her, but I want to bring somebody else with me. Somebody who's knowledgeable in Islam on a scholarly perspective, so she can say her claims and her thoughts and her feelings again, and have somebody who's knowledgeable on the matter explain it to her better than I can. So like that's something I want to do, and I want to do here on this podcast.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Man, honestly, I feel like we've come to the end of the podcast, but there's so much more I want to talk about as far as Asian.
The beautiful thing is the conversation doesn't have to end here. It continues in the comments.
Yeah.
Like, y'all can carry on the conversation in the comments. Share your thoughts, share your opinions, share your stories, share your views. Like, let us know. Like, don't just listen to this and click off. Like, be a part of the change. Be a part of the constructive talk. Like, give ideas on how it could change. Like, be a part of it. Be a voice. Help us. We're just 3 people leading, like, our podcast, but we need y'all to now join in on the conversation and keep it going, and don't let it end right here. Yeah. If you have a friend who's one of the people we're talking about who has those racist tendencies, send this podcast to them. Be like, yo, I'm not trying to say nothing, but just give this a listen and tell me how you feel afterwards. And if the shoe fits, they'll know it's about them. Trust me. If the shoe fits, the person always knows it's about them. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for another great episode of the Gotta Get It podcast. It was so much fun being here. Impulsive, you know where to hit me up at. Vanessa, you know my number. You know my Instagram. You know my Twitter. Holla at me. We got to watch Marriage or Mortgage.
And don't forget to comment the name of my stand-up that you guys think it should be. Is that where that
Coming
correctly?
to America?
What?
Coming to America. Aaron Burst.
On that note, don't forget.
What? He's an immigrant.
Huh?
Aaron.
I was born in I have dual citizenship.
I know, but like,
Wait, where were you born?
In the Philippines.
What?
I have dual citizenship. I'm Filipino American, bro.
You were born in the Philippines?
Yeah, Clark Air Base. You know this.
I don't.
I've told you this.
You didn't.
he got the. Do you got the thing to prove it?
I don't have it anymore because that was 30 years ago. It's
Does it? I don't know.
It's
You're 30?
all right. 1, 2, 3. Gotta get it.